said with me for the next couple of days, and I appreciate the hell out of it. Thank you.
Oh my God, please. Yes, please. And, you know, not to overstep my bounds. I know a lot of fans do, so I'll just put it as generally as possible. Just don't forget King James, the Bible. It has an app that you can download to your phone. And anytime that you have any questions about anything, you can just type in keywords. It'll take you to the Bible verses and the chapters that talks about those words. God said to rightly divide the Bible, and that's exactly how you can do it quickly, because I know, we ain't got time to flip through pages these days. You and Nova both. Nova, I just love you both so much. Thank you so much for giving me this time to finally say this to you. And again, please, I don't expect you to follow me or start messaging me or nothing, but I want you both to feed your soul by checking my platforms. Again, Carol on my Instagram is Blonde and Blue 82. My Twitter is Angel C82, and of course Facebook Angel Carol. That's with 2 R's, 2 L's. Thank you guys so much. I'll shut up and get off here now. Okay.
We love you too, Carol. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't wait to meet you at a show.
Oh my God, I would die to meet you both. I mean, well, almost die, but I would give anything. And I know about your health issues, Nova, so I don't know if you guys are all about giving hugs. To be able to shake your hand and look at your faces in person, you have no idea what that would mean to me. And to get a picture, oh my God, to get a picture with you guys, I'll trade it forever.
It's coming, I promise you. We'll see you on the road sometimes.
I'm sorry, you broke up. What'd you say?
I said it's coming. Definitely see you on the road sometimes.
Oh my God, he broke up again, so sorry. If you just try that one more time. Oh, I can't hear you.
Hold on, we're trying to figure it out.
I got that part. Okay. Again, good night. I love you. Don't let your knees get too weak to bend them when you need to, and look up. Okay.
Hell yeah, we love you, Carol.
All right.
Bye for now.
Ranger, you in the building?
What's up, Ranger?
Howdy. I feel like it's not fair for me to go. There was a lady in here earlier, Lexi the lady. She was chosen, and when she was chosen, her phone died. So I feel like if it's possible to get her back in, I would rather her go in front of me since she was unfairly taken. So.
Got it. I'm gonna look for her right now. If you want to just go first while I try and find her.
Yeah,
you're welcome to it.
I mean, I don't mind. I don't know how you expect me to follow that. There's nothing I can say that would come in any sort of comparison to that.
Yeah, you guys are all fucked now.
Dang it. But anyway, I actually need to start off with a bit of an apology. The first thing I ever saw related to any of y'all's music was just the thumbnail and the album cover for Everyone Hates Me. Everybody Hates Me. And I saw it at a time where I was trying to get off of the politics thing when I was a freshman in high school. I became enveloped and so deep into it that I became this just terrible person, and all I cared about was politics, and that was like my moment. That was all I cared about. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what, I really got to get off the politics thing. I was like, I don't want to watch it. I didn't. And then I saw like Anthony Fantano's thing about, cringing with the White Boy music video, and I saw stuff of Tom MacDonald's a white supremacist, and all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa, I'm not about that stuff. I'm not about, any of that stuff. So I passed it aside, and I was like, well, I'll go back to doing what I'm doing. And one day I had Everybody Hates Me. It was recommended to me for like the 15th time. And I was like, fine, I'll listen to this song so I can say I've listened to it. And I did. And I was like, I really like this. What have I been doing? So that kind of really got me into it, and all the other stuff. Church was the one that was really got me into it, and all that stuff. And I respect the independent musician thing. I'm an independent musician. I work at a recording studio, so I really respect that. I know how much work that takes. But like I said, church really hit home with me, and I don't know how to phrase this in a way that doesn't sound awful, but I've been extraordinarily blessed in my life, and I've never had some of the stories like some other people in here have of this terrible moment, and it's been so great listening to this conversation to hear people how they've struggled with these hardships and problems, and how something as simple as a song or something can really change the worldview of somebody and change their whole perspective. Of course, I have a little bit of that. I was diagnosed with a brain tumor and had it removed, and by the grace of God, I'm still here. So naturally, I liked the cancer song, all that stuff. It was very relatable, and but church really hit home. I do a lot of work with a men's ministry. We're like I almost call it like a Bible halfway house. A lot of men that would not go to a quote church. A lot of recovering alcoholics, drug addicts, people with different demons and things that they battle with. We're a place where they can come out and be with men, and we offer counseling and recovery classes to beat addiction and stuff. And it's pretty interesting that all this is kind of happening, because I'm actually preparing a speaking event there, and I planned on talking about problems that people face, and I was hoping to use a clip of the church song to talk about what actual struggle and addiction and problems feel like. And it's so cool to be here with both of you, and just take a moment of your time for someone as undeserving of it as I. So I really do appreciate it.
That's really badass, man. You're doing some really righteous stuff. And dude, the brain tumor thing is so crazy, and I'm so glad that you're here and you're all right, and they fixed you up. And clearly they fixed you up for a good reason, because you're out here helping tons of dudes that either might have not asked for help otherwise. So shout out to you, man. You're crushing it. And I also appreciate the nice things you said. Thank you.
Yeah, it's got to get everybody out there and buying the new song, because I think we're going to have to get a Nova, a chiropractor, from carrying Tom's career on her back. So we'll see how that goes.
Whoa, you better fucking chill out, or you're going to need to fucking go to a support group.
Dang it. Anyway. So God bless, and I hope you guys have a great night.
Yeah, whatever. All that nice shit you said just went out the fucking window.
Thank you, guys.
I'm just shit playing. Much love, bro. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, Lexi. I remember inviting you, and then you didn't accept my invite. So I'm happy that I found you down there and brought you back up. Lexi, did your phone die again? Where are you? All right, I guess that's on pause for a sec. Two Monkeys, you here?
So I just want to say that, like, I'm really not that big of a fan of your music. This is speaking to Tom. I haven't really listened to Nova's music. Well, no.
Okay, bye. No, bye.
It's a
bye. There's big fans in here that want to talk. Bye.
No, I have something to say. It's. I respect
Stop
you.
it.
I don't,
Stop it. Zip it. Zip it.
bruh, dude. Yeah, but I just want to say I do respect that, you did everything on your own. Clearly, you've helped a lot of people. There's a lot of people in here that said you saved their life, which I really respect. But I just wanted to ask you a few questions. And
I want to
so
ask you a few questions.
go right ahead.
Why aren't you that big of a fan of my music?
I don't really agree with a lot of the stuff you say, but that's not really the point here.
You don't have to agree with the things I say to respect the music, though.
I respect the music. That's what I'm saying. You did all your own. I just don't really like the music. I'm not a big fan.
Why did you wait 4 hours?
Why you got all these questions for me if you don't like my music?
I don't know. I've been following your music for a while. I listen to
Okay, so
everything
wait,
you
why
put
did
out.
you wait?
Wait, you've been following music that you don't like for a
I
while?
like other people's opinions.
I respect that. Give me your questions, kid.
All right. So my first question is, what do you think of, like, what's your thoughts on the whole Mac Lethal situation, like, now after it's all over and been done for a while? Like, what do you kind of think about all that, like, now after it's passed on?
I mean, you summed it up. It's passed on.
Yeah. Do you have any, like, thoughts regarding, who you think kind of came out more on top with, like, the public's kind of point of view?
Why don't you go compare views on those videos and you tell me?
All right. My second question is, what do you think about kind of Anthony Fantano's point of view on all your music, and have you really dabbled or in kind of what he does? Do you think he is good for music as a whole?
He's fucking incredible. I love it.
That's awesome. Okay. And then I guess my last question is, I would say, like, how exactly do you think you, not compare to Eminem on more of a music label or music kind of side of things, but how do you think you compare to him, like, as a person?
I don't think that we really compare musically in any sense. As a person, I think that we're probably really different from one another, considering that everything that he's been through, his life experiences, his experiences in the industry, and the things that he's voiced politically. I think that we're probably very different people. I think that what my music embodies right now is similar to the attitude that he had when he first came in the game. And I think that beyond that, the likeness is probably slim to none, no pun intended.
Well, all right. I can respect that. Anyways, that's really all my questions. Thanks for answering them, and I am happy to be here and ask them. I'll see you guys later.
It was a pleasure. Adios, amigo.
Bye.
Lexi.
Jesus Christ, that 15-year-old kid came in here with the fucking heat.
He waited 4 hours. Lexi, did you find your phone?
No idea what I've been going through for the past hour. So I've been here since the get-go, since Tom posted about being in the Discord, and shout out to Brad and Lex, because they're the ones that brought me to Discord. But as soon as you posted that, I was in Discord, following everything, and I've been waiting this whole time. So whenever I finally got in, and then my phone dies, borderline almost threw my phone across the room.
Fuck, that's so funny. Tom's had this going for so long, and now I'm moderating it, so I'm literally plugged into the wall right now. I can't do anything.
Yeah,
so
same. No, I
you.
have been this whole time, but then my kids and my husband, they wanted to go practicing our Second Amendment and practice shooting and stuff, and they're like, "Come on, Mom, you have to come with us." And I was like, "All right, but it's got to be quick because my phone's gonna die." And so yeah, it died. But thank you, Ranger, if you're still in here. Thank you so much. I've been blowing up everybody's messages since I got out, because of my phone. Thanks to Ranger. I gotta say, it's kind of hilarious because Everybody Hates Me is actually my favorite song. Just because everybody hates me. Like, nobody usually likes me, so that is my favorite song. I actually got the shirt and everything. I thought that was hilarious, but I had
Yo,
two
I
questions.
feel you on that. And I'm sorry that I'm being a little spacey with my answers right now, but I'm currently posting on social media about the #2 on iTunes things, but I'm listening to everything you're saying. So if you ask a question, it might take me like 5 seconds to jump back in the chat.
Okay, cool, no problem. I'm here. That's all that matters. But yeah, I mean, I think that's why, like, when I listened to that song, Everybody Hates Me, I was going through a lot of crap with like family and stuff, and I had a close family member just take off and spread a bunch of lies about me and stuff like that. And then so once I heard that song of everybody just like screaming it to the top of my lungs, like, screw you. Like, everybody might not like me, but I'm still me. And so having that got me through that time. So definitely got to thank you for that, Tom. The other lady said right before Ranger, which I totally agree with him. Like, how do you follow that up? She was amazing. I was talking to Ranger the whole time she was talking, and I was like, man, like, this woman sounds like Tom's like mom or grandma, just like telling him how happy and proud of him she is, And but when she said that, God broke the mold when He made you, and like, I fully that and believe that, like, for real. You're different than everybody else, and I'm so thankful for that, man.
Thank you.
And,
yeah, that touched me, and thank you very much.
So, okay, so I should probably get to my questions because there's other people who want to get in here just as bad as I did. First, I've been wanting to ask you this for forever. What music video, you said whenever you did that video over the haunting that you experienced, music video were you shooting whenever you did that?
It was a music video called Growing Pains. That song and that video are literally nowhere to be found. They're set to private on my YouTube channel. I might drop it at some point in time just for like 24 hours and then delete it again just to give people some context on that story.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, because like the whole time you were telling that story, I was like, oh, dang. Like, I wonder what music video he was shooting so we can go look at it, all these creepy places that you were talking about. So that'd be really cool if we could see that.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing about the music video is we shot it at night, so it's not like super representative of like all the things that I was talking about. But if you Google, it's called Tranquille, Tranquille, Tranquille in Canada. There's tons of pictures of the entire abandoned town, the interiors of buildings, et cetera, et cetera. It's definitely worth a Google. It's pretty crazy.
Okay, cool. Definitely. Also definitely looking forward to you telling some more of those ghost stories. And I'm kind of curious, like, so you said that you had many experiences. Like, Nova, are you experiencing those with Tom, or is that all Tom?
No, we've had a lot of things happen together. I've been present for a lot of them.
Okay, did those things start happening just when you got with Tom? Because that seems like it'd probably be legit.
No, I had like some weird haunting shit happen to me when I was like between probably like 15 and 18, and then not really anything after that until Tom and I started dating. There was actually like one night before me and Tom were dating when like all of my studio equipment turned on and like screeched really, really loud and terrified the shit out of me. And that made me flee to Tom's house, and might be the reason that we're even dating, because I was so scared I had to go to his house. But no, definitely with Tom more than anything ever.
Like a little bit of supernatural stuff bringing people together, man.
Yeah, there's something that's been following me around since I was like 16, 14 years old. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter where I go, how many blocks away I move, how many miles, different countries, whatever. It just always seems to be kind of fucking lurking about. Lexi, if your fucking phone died, I swear.
Storyteller, that's for sure.
Oh, there you are. You disappeared for a second.
My phone did not die. It's just breaking up real bad.
Gotcha.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yep. We can't hear you again, just so you know. Now you're gone again.
What?
It's the ghost, man.
Video. Because we're talking about ghosts, yeah.
Wait, Lexi, have you ever seen a ghost?
Oh, actually, anything that's ever happened to me, like, there was something that happened to my mom when I was a kid. In my experience, it was just a loud noise, like a door getting slammed shut, but that was about it.
It was probably
This doesn't
Nova
work, I'm gonna be
closing
so
one
mad.
of our fucking cupboards.
At least I closed them. This kid can't close a drawer or a cupboard or anything to save his life.
Well, if I do fucking close a cupboard, it's not heard from miles around.
You're
Well, my
lucky I
mom.
opened the cupboard to feed you in the first place.
That was something else I was gonna say. I was gonna say, no, but how do you put up with Tom? But I think it's equal, man. Because that when you posted one of your videos, I saw of you telling him that you're gonna go in the other room and not talk to him like all day. Like the excitement he was portraying was outstanding.
Yeah, that wasn't acting.
Yeah, no. I believe it totally to be true. But okay, so I want to get to my other questions so the other people can talk. So in your Dear Slim video, I was on the Brad and Lex thing the other day and we were talking about it, and they were asking, you're sitting on the car and it was covered in seaweed and stuff like that. And my kind of just my theory was like, you stand in that video and you being out of the water, you survived the crash. Was that kind of like a nod to saying like you survived the crazy?
Not really, to be honest. I was just like, my whole thing was like, well, if this super fan of Stan or of Eminem would have survived that crash, like what would he have turned into? And like anybody that's that big of a fan of a rapper is 100% going to be a rapper, or at least try to be at some point in time. So my whole thing was just like, we'll have it look like the car was just pulled out of the water. Stan survived. The beat that I got from Eminem was originally titled Stan's Revenge. So it just made sense. It just made too much sense. We just had to do it that way.
Right. Yeah, I was kind of looking at it with a very like poetic, point of view, and I thought maybe that was just the way you took it, but
Absolutely.
you definitely are, man. I mean, I know everybody keeps saying that to you. I can't really say more than what everybody else has said, and what I can't remember was her name, Carol. He said so much that I 100% agree with. You're not just making music, man. You're making a movement. And I hope, I mean, like, what does it feel like being in your shoes, knowing the movement that you're doing?
It's fucking surreal, man. It doesn't even feel real. Like it's like I still Nova's like, you got to start a Discord. And I'm like, who the fuck is going to want to come talk to me on a fucking Discord? Like, and then we do it, and all of a sudden there's fucking, 10,000 people in here, and it still just feels like it's bizarre, man. People think that like, you get famous or you get like a billion views or fucking 10 million likes or whatever, and all of a sudden you become this sort of like unreal person to people. But I feel like the exact same person I felt like 5 years ago when I was a fucking nobody. So I don't, it's just a really weird thing. Like I don't feel any different. I don't even know how I'm supposed to feel like in the position I'm in now. It doesn't even feel real. So just taking it day by day.
Right. Well, I think that's probably what makes you who you are and makes you stay humble and make it to where you're relatable to all of us. I was actually just telling my husband a little while back about how, like, because I've met one celebrity in my life, and when I did, I was shaking like a leaf. I looked like a fool. It was horrible. It was very embarrassing. Everybody else here feels like, you know, you're a friend. You're just like us. You're one of us. And I think that that's why we still feel like that about you, because you see yourself as huge and famous, and, you know, it's like it hasn't gotten to your head yet.
It never will. There's nothing that I did. Like when my sister and my sister's husband came to LA like a couple years ago, I took them out shopping, and like they're like young kids. They've like never had anything nice. So I like took them to like a fancy district. I was gonna take them to Louis Vuitton and all that stupid shit so they could like get some stuff and feel cool. And we were like walking down the sidewalk, and the kid that played Spider-Man walked past us, and my sister's husband is like a big superhero fan, and he was like, "Oh my god, like that's so and so, that's Spider-Man." And I was like, "Well, fuck, go ask him for a photo. Like, what are you doing? Like, when's the next time you're ever gonna come across this guy? Like, go ask him for a picture." And he's like, "Oh, you think? Like, is that cool?" And I was like, "Who gives a shit? He's just a guy. Go ask him." So he ran over and asked him, like, "Hey, dude, can I get a photo with you?" And the fucking guy blew him off. He was like, "Nah, man, like I'm about to take an important phone call or something," and then just bailed on him. And I was just like, yo, like, I never fucking want to be that. Like, what a fucking asshole. Like, dude, you're Spider-Man. Like, kids love you, and you're gonna be a dick like that. Like, anyways, that just really rubs me the wrong way. I don't ever want to fucking be that type of person. A lot of these Hollywood fucking guys get famous and lose touch with fucking reality, and they really do legitimately think they're better than other people, and it's fucking gross, and I just don't want to do that.
Amen. Thank you. I mean, again, like I said, that's why you are who you are and why everybody loves you so much. Like, I think Lex was saying the other day about how, like, you don't have, like you say, a publisher, label. You don't have any of that. So how is it that you've gotten so big? And I had, like, thankfully I got on with her and Brad, and I was like, because, like, he's just like us, the voice for all of us who are silent. And so we want to put you on a pedestal and keep letting you shout out everything that we want to say. Only because you continue to be humble can you continue to be that voice for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep being humble, and I'm gonna keep being that voice and keep screaming my thing. But please don't ever put me up on a pedestal, because the first thing motherfuckers try to do to somebody on a pedestal is knock them off. So I'd rather just stand down at ground level with you guys and scream the loudest. I'm cool with that.
Right. But they got to go through the Hangover gang first.
Super facts.
What about Nova? Nova, how do you feel about the fame?
About what exactly?
I said, how do you feel about the fame?
She's doing her hair right now, so she probably wasn't listening to any of that.
No, I was listening to all of it. I just didn't know if you were referring to the pedestal stuff or what. But dude, I just feel like some nerdy little weird kid. Yeah, I don't even think I'm that famous. I just think I've tricked a bunch of people into following me online somehow.
The first video I ever watched of yours was you telling everybody that they were being mean to you. Your video, something like that. And I was like, this chick, she's a bitch, but I love her. That was hilarious. Dude, and by the way, your hair, dude. Go ahead.
Is my shit super fucked still, babe?
It's sounding a bit better.
Oh, I think people take themselves like way too seriously. So I'm just trying to like have fun online and like make fart jokes and like do whatever and just have a good time and hopefully help other people have a good time. Like, I don't know. I think it's just cool that like so many people want to hang out with me. I'm like completely unfazed by all of this shit. I just, my favorite thing is like when we get to go to shows and we like literally I'll just go stand in the crowd and hang out. It's like it's just so fun.
That's the thing. Like I'm like that, but in my life, I'm blunt honest and I'm here to have a good time. And people don't like that. They get too sensitive, they get too butthurt about it. So it's nice to have people like y'all who I can look to and be like, you know what, screw everybody else, just be you. And just gotta say, Nova, love your hairstyles. They're freaking awesome. I love it so much.
Did you hear me say thank you? Because my headphones fell out of my head.
No, I did not.
Well, thank you.
I thank you guys so much. I mean, I've been here since the beginning. I think I'm on like 4 or 5 hours now. I've been on here talking to y'all for a little bit. I got my piece in. Being awesome to talk to y'all. Tom, Nova, y'all are the best. I know everybody said that, but for real, y'all are the best. Keep being you, Tom. I know you will. You won't let anybody change you. I'm gonna hand it off to some other people, but thank you guys so much for everything y'all are doing.
Much love, Lexi. Thanks for popping by.
All right, sorry, we were just talking for a sec. Harley,
Yeah,
are you in the room
I'm
with
here.
us?
I didn't have no questions. I just wanted to say, hey, great job, both of you. And Tom, 18-year recovering right here. I just turned 50 Saturday. I've never been a rap listener, but man, I'll tell you what, you got it. You shooting fire, man. Nothing but truths. I get a ton.
Bro, thank you so much.
I'm an online DJ, man, and every time I drop one of your songs, I get people, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? And I got to send them to you.
So badass, bro. And I appreciate the hell out of you spreading the word like that, too. Thank you.
Not very often you hear somebody step up from the ground and with a voice like yours, man. Just keep it real, man. That's what you're going to hit it big. And by the way, I have been down to that last half a cigarette too. Mine didn't turn out quite as good as yours, but it turned out good itself. I've got 6 spine diseases, disabled. I don't get disability. I don't want it. I've been floor man for 27 years. I was flooring and foundation repair. And for the past 20 years, I've been online learning technology. I can make a computer or server do anything I want them to do now. But I got down to a half a cigarette, and it was the end. It wasn't able to do flooring work, couldn't do construction no more, didn't know where I was going to turn. Drugs was all I had. And I got down to that half a cigarette that night. Same scenario. Funny how the Lord talks to us.
It's crazy, bro. You're a fucking badass, though. And maybe you didn't become a famous fucking rap star, but you're still here and you're 18 years clean. And that is a fucking massive accomplishment in itself. So much love to you for that.
I've come a long ways from a street rat to tech. It's been a journey.
How many can say they've done that?
Well, there's a few, very few, but it happens. Thing is, like your song say, you can't give up. And the song that got my attention the most is one of your newest ones. 2 of them actually, Church and Castles. Castles hit.
That's badass. Castles It's crazy. It came out a few years ago, and that's going to forever be one of my favorite songs I ever wrote, man. I'm always super happy to hear that other people, it connects with them like it did for me.
The first song that I heard of yours came across my feed. A friend of mine shared it on Facebook, and it kept saying, "You gotta listen to this. You gotta listen to this." The one, "I Don't Drink."
Man, that song came together and sorry, I just got a phone call. That's one of my favorite things that I ever did. And like, you guys know that fully independent and stuff, I've never shopped any of my songs to radio or done any campaigns or anything like that. Oddly enough, that I Don't Drink record ended up on like 5 different radio stations. So
that was
crazy.
The first song I heard, and then the next song I heard was Castles, and then I heard your Clown World, and I had to start looking. What in the world? I didn't release that many. You got ahead of me,
dude. Not to judge a book by its cover, but looking at your badass profile picture, your name's Harley Freebird. I'd never think that just by looking at what I'm looking at right now, that somebody like yourself would like I Don't Drink. And that is part of the fucking magic of music, brother. It's so dope.
On a bike for off and on 4 or 5 times in my lifetime.
You don't say.
The house was my bike. That's why I said I know what that last half of cigarette's like. I've been there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So I'm glad it turned out. And man, just keep it real. Don't listen to all these comparisons. Don't let them compare you. You're a step above all the rest, man. And Nova,
that means the world, brother. Thank you.
Awesome job with them videos, girl. I've been doing videos now for 6 years, and I ain't got nowhere close as good as you are with him.
I mean, it's just that Tom's so handsome that he's the easiest person to shoot a music video for.
Well, I know you got other listeners wanting to talk to you, and I'm going to tell you, look, just what you're doing right now tonight, there has never been an artist that I have, in my 50 years, I have never seen an artist sit down and talk to their fans like you're doing right now tonight. So the rest of the
bro, the reason I was able to recover from that half a cigarette and get to where I'm at right now is literally because of yourself and other people like you in this chat right now. So I feel like sitting down, spending 6 hours, 7 hours, whatever the fuck it takes. That's one day out of my life that you guys ended up saving. So this is the least I can do. I appreciate you and everybody else being here. It truly does mean the world to me. I love you guys to the moon and back.
Just know you got a few independent DJs out here that's pulling for you and helping you out. So don't worry about needing an album, record deal, or any of that. You got it. You're a step ahead of the rest of them already.
You're the man. Thanks, brother.
Y'all have a good night. Keep blessed.
You as well, brother.
Bye.
Adios.
Later.
Hey, Javik, are you in the building?
Hey, Nova. Hey, Dom.
What's up, dog?
I'm actually from Poland, so I apologize for any accent that you might detect. And it's like 5 a.m. right now, so... do you hear me?
Yep.
All right, awesome. So yeah, I was somewhat starstruck at the moment that I got invited here, because I've been waiting for so long, like so many people. So not to waste my chance to talk to you, Tom and Nova, of course. I love the music. I actually have a few albums, and my fondest memory of talking to you prior to this is the fact that when my CD came broken, I think it was Ghost Story. It took like a day for you to respond to my email, saying that all good and you're gonna send it, worldwide, because to Poland. So that's a huge cost for you to resend a CD, and that's the fondest memory that I have of talking to you prior to this.
Badass. I'm glad we could work that out for you, bro.
Yes, and I have been buying all the signed CDs since then. I haven't got as far as the stars yet, but I'm looking forward to getting it at some point. Um, I just couldn't, get it at this
Dude, don't
time.
sweat
But
it. You're here,
it,
you're hanging out, you're in Poland, it's 5 a.m. This means more than any CD ever will, man. I appreciate you.
your music has really done a lot for me because I think some of the best nights when I was feeling like lonely and didn't really feel like talking to people, I had this dark moment in my life, and I still do. I still do have that moment sometimes. It comes and goes, but um, looking up on YouTube, Tom MacDonald and sorting by new has brought so many fire videos and memories for me. I swear, all the reactions and stuff like that. That's a great way to like spend some time with fire people who like your music, and seeing all the haters like lose their minds. Because every now and then there's a video that shits on you, and it's fucking hilarious. I don't take them seriously, but it's just so funny. Actually, I don't want to be disrespectful to all the people who can. But what? Okay. I don't want to be disrespectful to people who are religious in the room. So if any questions about religion are off the table, then let me know.
No, you go ahead and ask whatever you want.
All right.
Man.
So there was a person who is called Josh. Actually, no. I'm not gonna give him the light of the day, but there's a person who made a video like pointing out certain symbols and stuff like that that many artists, not just you, but many artists, do. And this is like the wildest, conspiracy theory shit that I've ever seen. And this person seems to truly believe that. And I found it really funny because you always said that religion is nothing to be like concerned about. It's whatever you want. It's not rocket science. I really like that lost verse from Everybody Hates Me.
Right.
And
right. The only
and
place
it's
I've
so
ever
funny to
posted
me.
that's on Facebook. That's cool. Cool.
Yes, and I find it so funny that there are people who will try to pin you into these boxes and labels, like, oh my God, Tom MacDonald has, I don't know, like, made this picture, took this picture with a photo of Jesus, and then he did this, I don't know, covered this eye, or so many different theories, and I just laugh at it all because for me, I'm not so religious myself, and I relate super hard to what you said, that it's whatever you want it to be, because it's not rocket science, and it's something that everyone can cherish and grow inside of their soul, like on their own, based on whatever life experiences that you have.
Absolutely. What's really funny is when I was a kid and I was watching my favorite artists online, the Eminems and Lil Waynes and all those people, when I was watching them online, I'd see all the conspiracy theory videos about them on YouTube and the Illuminati, the hand symbols and the covering the eyes and the satanic stuff. And I used to be like, oh my God, like this is definitely real. And like, this is for a sure thing. And not to say that some of it isn't real, because I'm sure there's some legitimacy to some of it, but it's like now people are saying the same thing about me. And I know how convinced I was of that shit as a kid. So I know that there's no way that I'm going to be able to convince them otherwise. So it's like now when I'm taking pictures and shit, it's like I actually have to be conscious that like I'm not accidentally doing like a Illuminati hand sign or like accidentally covering an eye or something. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's so funny also because you are independent through and through. So it's like this person in particular has videos, saying that, oh, you sold your soul to the devil to get fame. And I'm like out here, remembering how you talked to me, or maybe it was Nova, but regardless, sending me the CD again, like, yeah, that's some fucking devil shit, bro. That's hard work and dedication. That's some devil shit, bro. I wish like, I could,
Who would have known that all you had to do to achieve your dreams was sell your soul to the devil and work 20 hours a day for 10 years in a row.
Crazy shit, bro. Yeah, I'm actually a game dev independently as well on Android and stuff. Like I make very simple text-based games and stuff. And I relate to the grind so much. Like sometimes the people that review my shit or talk up shit about my stuff is fucking insane, bro. Like super insane. You know, questioning my my morals of, you know, like how I choose to monetize my shit. And it's like the same thing with you. If someone gets on you for selling physical CD, like that's crazy to me. That's just how you chose to sell your art so that you can continue to make it. That's you know,
Exactly.
it blows my mind that some people have a problem with it. It's just what works for you, you know. Like
It's just like, welcome to the internet where every fucking moron on the planet
and
has
again,
an opinion.
you know, opinions are like buttholes, as you said. So sure, but they try to, as I said, label things and put things in boxes when there is no. Do you? Because people who are wilding out about that stuff are the weirdest people on earth. Because all you have to do is not do your research or whatever. No. Just follow an artist for a while and see how they move. That's all you have to do. You don't have to read into shit or anything like that.
It's pretty easy. And I'll just say that if the Illuminati starts taking over independent music, we got bigger fucking things to worry about than Tom MacDonald doing some hand signs in an Instagram photo.
Although I will say that as far as independent artists go, I think you and Dax are probably the best ones that I know of. And I was really excited that you did the collab with Dax at some point. I was a bit bummed out that it wasn't like a banger. It was just more of a manifesto song, you know, like slow with a message. But I would love if you made another song with Dax, and maybe not to talk shit about Dax because I really like his stuff, but you know, maybe bring out some fire from both of you with some banger, you know, like because he's
at some
stuff.
At some point in time, we'll definitely cook something else up.
It seems like some Tom MacDonald Hangover fire could be like a great way to, you know, re-spark the engine. You know, because I can only imagine that collab would be fire if you set out to make it fire. All right. Well, I'm not gonna keep you hanging.
I'm trying to figure out, because I'm not super familiar with like Dax's new stuff, so I'm just trying to figure out like, but I guess like all I can really say is like, I mean, I go through periods too. Like I just went through a month worth of, as far as the Stars song, felt the same way about me that you might be feeling about his music right now. It's like, okay, this is cool and I like it, but I want something else from you, which I totally get, dude.
Oh yeah.
So just
I would never talk shit about Dax as an artist because he's mad talented, and I actually love older stuff.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I understand.
I could see, or more like I could see, you know, Dax being inspired to write this song with someone like you.
Right, and it would work both ways.
Yeah. Well, okay. I wanted to say that thank you for making means a lot as an independent artist, for you to hang out with other people like this, you know, 600 people online, lots of them waiting for super cool of you.
Yeah, man, of course. Least I could do. Much
And
love.
I can't
was a total
wait.
pleasure.
get that. So I'll be able to talk shit about Nova's versus then, because I haven't heard it.
Okay, perfect. Well, until then, take care of yourself, man.
Thank you.
Much
You
love
have a good
to you,
night.
Nova, as well.
Hey, Rain, are
I
you
am
there?
here. Can you hear me? Oh my God,
What's
like
up, dude?
I'm sitting here thinking this whole night, like as I've been listening to these people and they're getting all nervous and stuff, and then it didn't hit me till like I got that invite, Loki.
Don't be nervous. We're
Yeah, I mean, I
chilling.
just sent you a message on Instagram. I just sent you a message on Instagram the other day, just like giving you this big thank you and all about how just like awesome of you to sit here and just listen to each of us and give us the time of day, you know? Some of us don't feel like we even get that from people that we live in our house with. That's really, really cool of you. Like,
Fuck
seriously.
yeah, man. That's dope. I mean, it's honestly, bro, like it's not completely selfless. Like I'm having a good time myself. This is a lot of fun
Oh, no,
for
like,
me as well.
I'm really
So
wanting to be a musician. I want to be independent too. I want to make my own stuff. And I mean, first off, you're a huge role model for that. But like, what people have been telling you all night, my favorite bit, we do this because people say, "Oh, this song saved my life." I about cried when I heard that. I'm like, I want to do that, you know? So,
it's me on Instagram. I've talked to him a few times.
yeah,
Corn
no,
is
they're
a
really cool,
badass
and
band.
they have a lot of history. Yeah, I got to see them. It was cool. It was my first concert. It was crazy.
Fuck, that's
Anyway,
sick. I'm jealous.
hey, maybe one time if you come out here to Central Florida, out here in Central Florida, maybe we can go to a show and like somehow run into each other or something like that. Some
How about I
crazy
just
fake
do a
stuff.
show in Central Florida and you come and we'll bump into each other for sure.
Bro, I would 100% down. No questions asked on it.
Place.
Yeah, we're party people. Anyway, my few questions are gonna range into a little bit more of a serious topic because I'm a serious person. I may not be of age yet, but I am fighting my alcoholism. So, is there any like something when you're like you think of like most people tell me I drink more than they have in 30 years, kind of.
I mean, you probably heard me talk about it a million times on my Facebook live streams and shit like that. But I'm like, there's nothing that I'm going to be able to say. There's nothing that your mom, your girlfriend, your brother, your friends, there's nothing anybody's going to be able to say to get you to slow down until you do. I mean, you might think that you don't care about what the repercussions are for, as somebody who fucking drank their face off like it was their job for a long time and then had and didn't care what the repercussions were and then ended up having a fucking mental breakdown their part of a year. I found out real quick that I didn't want to fucking die. And there wasn't there wasn't fuck all that was going to stop me. And I almost drank myself to death. And it literally resulted in a year of not making endless frustration, internal torment. It just, the list is fucking endless, the negative effects that had on my life. And got my shit together, and now I am where I am. Most people that where I was, end up fucking dead or in the fucking streets.
No, this is very true. I have like much family that's like that.
Yeah, so it's just like it's up to you, man. Like I didn't quit drinking until it almost fucking killed me. You get to that point, chances are coming out the other side, you're never gonna be the fucking same. I'm not the same now. I am not the same fucking person I was before that shit happened. I think about it every fucking day, fucking life. And in a lot of ways, I have fucked up my entire life.
But you didn't though.
But
But
I
not
did
from
though.
you didn't die. You didn't die is
Most
what I'm
fucking
saying, dog.
worse
Live for a reason.
to survive that shit and live
Your
with the
song
fucking
church, that was gonna be my next point, was going to church.
is it's almost worse to put yourself through it, survive it, and then live with the fucking repercussions every day
Yeah,
for
no,
the
like
rest of your
the
life forever. Because there's things that I can't do today
permanent
because of
damage,
what I
because I
went
know that
through.
there's mental damage with it too.
I never had any
Like, it's not even
anxiety in
just
my
your
entire
body.
fucking life before that breakdown.
Hey,
To this
it will
day,
kill you.
I won't fucking. I haven't taken any house. You better fucking believe that there's a bottle of Ativan somewhere on me in my backpack, in my pocket, whatever. And I haven't taken the shit in forever. But that is a forever last without it. It's like a safety blanket. I'm terrified to fucking go do anything without that shit in my pocket.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes so much sense. And funny enough, like a lot of people tonight have been saying, "Oh, hey, this song hit me when I needed it," you know? And that is especially relevant for I don't drink in church for me, because it was like church, it was like, you know, I'm sitting here and of course, I'm accumulating a lot of bottles and everything, and I'm like, and then people are literally like, I'm just looking at them and I'm like, dang. And then I call it like, you know, like you have your buddies you drink with a lot, and I call up my closest, my brother. He's actually my cousin, but he's my brother. I was like, hey man, I'm doing too much, and I just heard the song, which was church. I was like, I just heard the song, and it really fucking just slapped me in the face, bro. I'm gonna ask you, think that I need to slow down, you know, to the point of a stopping point. And he was like, you really do, and then you solidified that for me. Forever grateful for me dialing it, very willing to give that up in order to gain more from my life because of you, especially being
Keep
so
fighting,
young,
bro. I'm glad that I could fucking. What
man. You two are absolute amazing role models, including Nova. I know I haven't said anything to her yet, but both of you, really amazing people. My favorite would put y'all, you know, above him, honestly, in terms
Appreciate that, bro.
of
Thank
how
you.
you are with your fans. Like, it's amazing, and I thank you for the inspiration all the time. So, keep being a hard supporter of you and Nova. Y'all both get the credit.
Much
So
love, bro. We both
I
appreciate
really,
it. Thank you.
really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you for
Be
taking the time to speak to me. Remember it forever.
strong, brother.
Y'all have a good
Adios.
night.
Peace. You too.
Hey, Rachel, are you here?
Good. Good to know.
I love you both.
new album. My favorite songs are Blessings and Smile. I don't want to cry. Members that do. My brother is suffering from wet brain now because he finally quit. I don't want to cry. I lost my mom. Well, that was awesome.
Wow.
But so I know I watched Addiction. I lost a lot of people that, you know, had addiction problems. Oh gosh, you guys just do such an amazing job. I've only been a fan for a little over 2 years because of No Life Shack. I was watching his reactions all the time and found you guys. And I watched your interviews with Officer Tatum, and I watched his response to your video today, and he loved you. And I don't know. I'm just like my anxiety. Now my anxiety's hitting because it's just like I didn't think I was gonna get attacked. Holy crap! This is this is like, oh my god. I don't know. It's just amazing.
Well, you don't have to have a super dialed in thing to say.
Yeah,
We both
and
appreciate you coming through and
I
just saying
don't
what you said.
I share, but I don't do Instagram or Twitter or any of that. I have an Android phone, so I don't think I can do that. iTunes, I'm trying.
Don't sweat it. It means the world when people help out and help me carry the weight, but like I'm not expecting anybody else to break their back over it. I'm already doing it. So any little things along the way, like sharing.
Yeah, you guys are it's just amazing that you guys do it all on your own and you do it so amazingly. It just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my
Thanks,
mind.
Rachel.
And I wish I could braid my hair like Nova's because my hair is almost past my ass, and I want my hair braided like Nova's so bad. She does a beautiful job with her hair. She does. She
You're so
really
sweet.
does, but her hair always looks so pretty when she has it in the two braids, and I want to do that with my hair so bad. I'm 49 years old too, and I just have the one. I can't find anybody that can do it, and I
just hop on YouTube. There's something like add a piece of hair to it. It's so simple.
and it's easier.
No, it's way easier for me to do my hair than Tom's hair because Tom's always like bunking around, watching videos, doing a bunch of shit. Me, I can get my hair done in like 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you guys so much for everything. I mean, this just listening to everybody's stories, and you had Tom when you told that one person that they couldn't stop drinking. True, they have to hit rock bottom. They can't. You can't just because somebody tells you to. Because we tried to tell my brother over and over and over again. They won't stop until they're ready to stop, and it literally almost killed him. And now he's like I said, he's got wet brain, and it's terrible.
Yep.
It's absolutely terrible.
It's fucking awful. It's awful. I hope he
I
comes
think
out of that
he's too
fucking
far
haze at some
gone,
point.
but I hope
Well,
so
I'll keep my
too.
fingers
I
crossed
really
for you
do.
both.
I hope so too. Okay, thank you so much. And I'm so loving hearing everybody's stories. It's just just amazing.
Yeah, it's been a hell
Just
of a day,
it,
and I'm happy we picked you two and had a chance to talk.
all right. Have an awesome evening.
All right,
Same
lots of
to
love, Rachel.
you.
Lisa, are you here? Lisa. Babe, I don't think this dog knows how to push talk. Hey!
What's up, Lisa? Yep. Sorry, I'm doing a million things at once. I can hear you. We're good. How are you?
I'm good. I really first thing wanted to know how Naz is doing.
The floor next to my chair right now. He's good. Been to hell and back, but he's good.
Awesome. Are you guys when y'all get ready to tour, you're gonna do I think you're gonna be contained in bars anymore.
Yeah, when we go on the road next, it's going to be amphitheaters, I think. So.
Yeah, probably. I was hoping so because there wouldn't be very many people that would be able to see you in bars at this point. Hey, what's up? And thank you because you guys have done a lot. I lost my brother and my mother this past year, and it's not been easy. You've helped.
That's fucking terrible, but I'm glad that we could help you out, Lisa. And you just said you just stopped by, so lots of love. And the dog in your profile picture is fucking beautiful.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night. I'll let other people get on here. I just wanted to say what's up and thank you.
Okay,
Bye,
bye, Lisa. You have a
Nova.
good night.
Hey Tom, I'm inspiration to me. And a lot of people have commented about your fans. How would you describe your fan base? Yeah.
How would I describe my fan base? On the internet today, it's fucking
I
incredible.
really respect that. I really think I'm part of your family too. I also wanted to ask, have you ever heard of the Dream Gang? They're making waves in the cloud rap scene. I think you should really collaborate with them. Do you have any
Never heard
thoughts
of them.
about that? Oh man, shit, that's a shame to hear. Anyways, I don't want to make it this about politics. But, a lot of people claim that you're kind of like, do you support that?
Of course, I think that it is. I think that at its heart, I think it's a really valuable thing, and I think that in years, I think it started out with some really righteous, good intentions. And I think that journey, just like many other things in life have, but if you remove the organization out, that Black Lives Matter, I mean, it's not even a question. It's that we're in that Asian lives matter and Native American American lives matter and white lives matter and all lives matter. American, I think it was a righteous movement. I think it was very bold and necessary. And it might have got a little bit distorted along the way and sort of lost its true objective.
Yeah, I support all lives, and I really like to hear that. And another question I have, there's a really famous album called To Pimp a Butterfly. Have you ever heard it? Oh, it's by Kendrick Lamar. It's really inspiring.
To
The
Kill a Butterfly.
Yeah. So I know, like that's really an inspirational like piece of music for Black fans. So I think like what you're doing, it's like the white.
Yeah, I think Kendrick Lamar is probably one of the most prolific artists of our generation. I think he's Butterfly at the beginning, not To Pimp a Butterfly. But yeah, fun Kendrick will do forever, will be untouchable. It's gold.
Yeah, thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being an inspiration.
Hell yeah, thanks for hanging out, dude.
Hey, Nika. Are you here?
What's up, Mika? Amazing. I'm sorry to provide maybe even just a fucking minuscule tiny amount of comfort.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
What you say in a lot of your songs really resonates with so many different people across color, across background. It's amazing. To hate the nation. I spent 12 years in the Army. I literally had my house up for sale and I was going to move to the Philippines. Whenever I heard that line back in the country.
That's like the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad you decided to say the country needs more people like yourself.
I'm 100% military disabled. I've been shot, stabbed, and blown up twice. I used to do sound and lights for concerts through a local stage chain union here in Jacksonville, Florida. If you ever need a hand, I'll do it for free.
For your service, if I do need to enlist you to do some heavy lifting or do some lights or some sound for me, the least I could do at this point for this country, I will definitely be paying you. But I appreciate the offer.
When are you going to drop a new album? Because I'd like to hear some more of your music. I hear Tom all the time, and don't get me wrong, he's great, but I want to hear some no. I know I
just dropped a new album. That was like a month ago. Can I not take it tiny small
Great.
break.
Love Tom.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and put them together for probably like maybe around the same time next year. The wheels on here, and I don't want to say I care way more about Tom stuff than I do about my stuff, but I definitely care way more about
I
it.
care.
Well, we
way-
know
I
because you've been
care
giving
way
her
more
hate
about
all
my shit too. So
day. Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Songs so that I had windows to be able to press. But yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to keep the wheels on over here with Thomas, and you know, it's a really big, impactful movement. I love being a part of it.
To be honest, Tom, whenever you feel down about the haters over on the asshole of the internet, all you got to do is look at your
dude,
fans. Look
that
at
is
everybody that's been here
literally
all day.
the primary function of the Discord. It's like the fucking sanctuary. I love it.
Appreciate it, you guys. Nobody else would do anything like this. And trust me, I've been around a lot of them because, like I said, I work sound lights for con. Most of them turned out to be assholes.
Amen. Appreciate it, bro.
What's up, Exile? You in the building?
What? Couldn't hear.
I said, are you here? You're
What's
here
up?
clearly.
What's up, Tom? Hold up.
Chilling. What's up with you?
You know, just excited to be here. We've been waiting to say that I thank both of you for your music because it is both amazing. It was introduced to me by my dad, who is a retired military veteran. So
Badass.
I didn't really get a chance with him growing up to like really bond, and then so that was one big thing about your music.
That's so cool, man. I'm so happy to hear that, bro. Thank you.
Yep. And the song Cancer that you made came out a week after my grandpa had passed a year ago. So that one kind of helped me out get through that because I didn't get the chance to really say goodbye to him. So.
I'm blown away by how many people have brought up that song today. I'm seriously taken aback. It's really fucking cool. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Yep. And then obviously Nova with that Gang Gang song. Love that because both of you made very good effort in that song. It was amazing.
Thanks, bro. That one was a blast to make.
Yeah, anytime. You know, I just enjoy you guys' music all around. You guys do great with the videos and just keep up the good work.
Absolutely will, man. I appreciate the encouragement. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's what's even better is I'm 17, about to finish off my junior year in high school, but I've been going around like sharing your guys' music. Like one of my friends who's like a brother to me, I've been sharing your music ever since I started listening to it, and he's been hooked on your music ever since. And he wishes he was here, but couldn't be.
Well, tell them we said hello and finish up the school year strong, crush it, get your diploma, and then don't go on to try and be a famous rapper. Do something cool.
No, I'm actually planning on going to trade school after I graduate.
Badass. I was a carpenter for a long time. Kill it, dude.
Yeah, thank you. But I just wanted to thank you guys for being so inspiring in your music because it's definitely helped me through a lot. And I obviously have been listening to Church a lot because that song has definitely the most meaning out of the ones I've listened to.
I had no idea that song was going to touch as many people as it did either. It's weird. It's like I didn't think church or cancer were going to have as big of an impact as they have. It's just like it's mind blowing. I never would have known unless we made this Discord and then heard from all of you guys today. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, no, it was a very good song, and my dad's favorite song, surprisingly, is Fake Woke.
Not surprised. The military dudes love Fake Woke.
Yeah, he woke me up early that morning because with the whole COVID thing, I'm off and on days with school, so.
Fuck
yeah! All right, Exile, I'm going to cut you loose and move on. Much love, brother. Appreciate you stopping by.
All right, for sure. Thank you.
What's up, Lunar?
How you doing?
I'm getting fucking pretty tired. How are you doing?
We've been here the whole time, man. Say hello. Oh.
Hello.
Hey. So yeah, I got my kids here. Super excited. Hi. Hi.
Hi, guys.
What's up, Tom? How you doing?
What's up, bro? You don't sound like a kid.
No. Man, I gotta tell you.
I mean, I think it doesn't matter how old dudes get. We're always gonna be like 45-year-old kids.
Oh, you know it. A little kid every day.
Stay that way.
No doubt. So like, I want to tell you, it's a great thing that you're doing, like hanging out with the fans today, like all day long. That's something that's amazing, you know. I mean, I've never would have thought about an artist doing something like that, and it's just great to get the opportunity to talk to you.
Hell yeah, man. It's been a lot of fun for me too.
Yeah, I mean, we listen to you every day, like just about. We've bumped Slim like crazy, Dear Slim. Like, it probably wasn't before the song was finished. She had it bought on iTunes.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
3 years, and yeah, super great to have this opportunity. I just wanted to say that
wait, you guys been with me 3 years?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh shit. That's amazing. You guys are real ones, man. I appreciate you sticking around for the long haul. That's really cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's weird. That song was a real walk down memory lane for me too.
Old, walked up in the album store and bought the Marshall Mathers LP explicit at 12. 6 months later, you couldn't do that. The government cracked down on that. But
yeah, I remember when the censored version came out.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say, you know, it's a breath of fresh air that, you know, my kids look up to you because you send much more of a positive message.
Yeah, I'm glad you do it for us in so many ways you can't even imagine, and especially Nova too. I mean, you don't know how, like, there are people out there that notice like the little things. You know, like I'm familiar with photography and how things are shot and stuff, and it's epic what you guys have both done. And Tom, you did a great job on Nova's video. You know, I think maybe, you know, if you want, maybe you should shoot some stuff too.
And Nova, you are inspiring because I had a career in the brewing industry and I faced a lot of hardship, you know, being in a industry that's male dominated. And, you know, it was inspiring to me to know that somebody else I could relate to, and coming up and facing struggles, and you starting over something fresh, and you're doing an amazing job. But yeah, you want to say, what do you want to say? Oh, yeah, Ivy, you tell them how old you are. 5. Yep, Ivy's 5. She just turned 5.
Hi, Ivy.
Hi, Ivy, the big number 5, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really wanted to say, and I'll let him say his piece because it's super exciting, dude. Like, so
Yeah.
fucking dope.
And we were both listening on our phones, and I won't take it up with mine anymore. I'll take mine down, but we were really hoping we'd get a chance to talk to you, and I wanted to read something to you that I wrote, and somebody beat me to it. He rapped earlier, and it was really good. It takes balls to do stuff like that, to just come out of nowhere and want to do something for your hero or someone you're a huge fan of. And I mean, knowing you guys and following all of your videos and all of your live streams and stuff, you feel like you get to know you guys in a way like that. And I almost hate that you guys can't get to know your fans like that. That was the way I felt until today, when I seen you guys were willing to spend this kind of time with your fans, and it just made, a whole world of difference to me.
You were right the first time when you said friends.
Right.
Yes, I actually kind of felt that. Sorry, I'm incredibly nervous right now. I
It's
didn't
all good.
expect that I'd be.
That's the beauty of this whole thing. I feel like I've been live streaming and doing stuff like that for so long that people have really got a solid idea of who I am. But at the end of the day, I'm talking to pictures on a screen, and I don't really get to know people out there. So that's going to be
Right.
the beauty of this Discord channel, getting to know people and talking to people. And like I said, I'm on here every night. I'm not always doing the voice chats, but I'm in the chat rooms texting with everyone, and it's been a really, really cool experience. Like, since Nova showed me Discord a week ago, I've literally been in here chatting with people every single day. It's been amazing.
Right. And I caught wind of that last night. Chastity received a invite. Well, I guess it's 2 nights now from where we're at in North Carolina. It's midnight here. We were talking last night, and you said something about salty stands. So I ended up memeing it today, and I made a meme.
Wait. Did you make the meme of the cracker box?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I screenshotted that on my phone and sent it to like a bunch of my homies.
That's
No
awesome.
freaking way. That is awesome.
Yeah, I was dying. I sent that shit to Mad Child yesterday. I had him on the phone, and I was like, yo, look at your text messages. And he was dying. He's like, did you make that? I was like,
Bro.
no, somebody on Instagram made it. Fucking loved it, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
you made a reference to salty stands, and I'm like, dude, that would be the dopest new cracker commercial. And we had to make it, man. I have a background in graphic arts, but he did all the work. I helped a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of popped my meme theory because I've never
You
made
made
a
the one
meme before.
with it was the one with Tim McDougal holding the box, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Tim McDougal. I
Yeah,
even hashtagged the Tim.
yeah, I saw that. It was amazing, bro. Shout out to you for that. That put a huge smile on my face. Respect.
Thank you, man. I do all kinds of digital art on Instagram on Realm of Random Art. I like to do a bunch of mandala arts and wicked stuff sometimes, like skulls and shit and things like that.
Cool.
Yeah, we tried to run a jewelry business and I make beats and stuff on a studio, which is great because somebody asked the question I've been trying to ask you for a long time, like what kind of software you like to use. And that's really cool, because me and you actually have the same MIDI keyboard. When I seen that, I like to have hit the floor because I didn't even plan it or anything. It just kind of happened that way. Yeah, I was kind of fanning out right there. I was like, wow.
Maybe I got the white one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alturia.
Nova got me that for Christmas. It's fucking awesome. I love it.
Yes, it's an amazing MIDI. It's probably one of the best out there in my opinion. I love how I pay attention to all your beats. I have a huge question I've always wondered. And your
Oh,
song "Burning My Designer," did you use your dog in part of the beat,
like the bark.
like the bark in it?
Nope, my dog just fucking barked in the background.
He heard
and
it.
it got repeated in the chorus, and it was part of the beat.
Yep.
I thought that
Yep.
was so dope, and I thought maybe you just left it in there, you know?
I
mean,
did
'cause I
just
have
leave
that
it.
kind of
I
connection with
did
my
just leave it in there. I noticed it after the fact that the dog was barking, and I was just like, oh,
Right.
whatever, that sounds dope, and I just left.
It sure did, man. And see, that's like the little things, you know, like the small details you put into things, it really gives something to talk about later. I mean, have you ever had anybody ask you about that?
No, I'm surprised because if you listen closely, my dogs are barking in hella songs.
Really? I like went through so
Yeah,
many, but
because fucking they all want to be in the studio, and I'm in the studio, and sometimes I close the door and they sit outside the door and howl and bark and cry and shit. And depending on what kind of vocals I'm laying down, if I'm doing like a low bassy vocal and I got the compression cranked, it's just fucking picking up the dogs through the door. Like you can hear them in fucking like, probably like 20 songs.
That's pretty awesome, though. That's like something you can say. Like that's a selling point. People love dogs.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I actually love that the fact more that you left it in than if you would have like tried to edit it out to perfection, because that just shows the real in it. And
Yeah, fuck it. Nobody tell my dogs they're on records though, or I'm gonna owe them money.
Right?
oh my gosh, yeah. Oh no, you'll get sued in doggy court. Oh, well, I don't want to take up any more of your time, but if you guys don't mind, do you mind if I read for you what I wrote?
Go ahead.
It's just a really short thing. I just
As long as
it's
it's not
kind of
like
like
10,000 fucking bars or something.
no, definitely not. And it's I mean, I apologize if I mess up a little bit, but I'm kind of nervous. Anyway, this is kind of like a Dear Slim to you, in a way. All right. Hey Tom, I introduced you to my mom, bought your albums, paid the wait to get them in my palm. Tom, you're the fucking man. That shit you made with Nova, man, go hand in hand. My kids bump you up with your message, ears erupt. Love everything you are from the bottom of my heart. I'm here to do my part. It stayed here all this time. I'm paying homage. I'm spreading consciousness. I'm doing everything I can just so you can blow minds. And that's it. Sorry,
Hey,
I stumbled on that quite a bit. It's handwritten and I
that's all
wrote it out
good.
really.
That's all good. You did your thing. I never thought I'd be this happy that another man wrote me a song. So thank you very much.
No doubt, you know, I was really worried that, you know, it might end up kind of bombing, but I mean, I'm just super nervous.
Well, no, but thank you so much. My son Aiden wants to ask you one quick question. What's that?
Can you
Sure.
create a party so we can play Minecraft together?
He really wants you to create one of those parties on Minecraft.
Yeah, you guys said that and he's been stuck
I'll
on it.
tell
Oh
you
my
what,
God.
Aiden. I will in the next week we'll come announce it in one of the chat rooms here on Discord that we're doing a Minecraft stream, and we'll all jump in there together and build some stuff. All right.
Sound
Okay.
good? But yeah,
Hey,
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. And if
And
y'all want
Nova.
to share that meme, share the hell out of it.
hey, Lunar Beans. I can't remember your real name. I'm so sorry, but yeah, just hit me up on
Chastity.
Instagram and we'll make sure Cassidy. That's it. Just hit me up on Instagram and I'll make sure that he can come play with us.
All right. Thank you so much. And y'all have a good night. And shit. Keep it up.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, you
right.
guys
Talk to
are
you later,
awesome.
guys. Lots of love to the whole family.
Bye.
Bye.
Love and light.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I've been on here for fucking what, 6 hours, something like that. 5 hours.
7 hours.
7 hours. I am gassed right now. I've only eaten once today. I'm going to go get some food. I know that there's a lot of you guys out there that have been waiting this whole time with your hands up. And I feel really bad about it, but I am fucking exhausted and I love you guys so much. I'm literally on this Discord every single day. So I'm probably going to take a couple hours off right now, take a shower, get in the studio. I'll be back in the Discord chat in like a few hours from now. It's 9. I'll probably be in there like around 11 midnight. I'm usually like a night owl. I get in there late at night. So I'll definitely do another one of these voice chats later in this week, and we'll figure out a way, like anybody that was here today and didn't get their questions answered, we'll figure out a way to give you guys priority. You can just say that you were here in the last one, or you can DM me or Nova or something. I'll figure it out. But to everybody out there that stayed this whole time and hung out, man, I appreciate it. That was really badass. You guys literally just got Dear Slim to number 2 on iTunes during the course of this conversation, which is a really, really crazy thing to do. So it has been a total fucking pleasure getting to know everyone and hearing your stories. You guys had me in fucking tears over here a few times. I hope I hit it well enough. And until next time, I love you all from the bottom of my heart. It's Hangover Gang forever. Like I said, I'll be in that chat room tonight hanging out if you guys want to come join me. And there's only one spot in between where Dear Slim is now and number 1. So if everybody could cruise on over to iTunes and download Dear Slim, we can knock out that top song. And then once again, we will be kings of the iTunes charts, which will be pretty dope. If you don't have iTunes, feel free to download it anywhere. Everything contributes to the Billboard charts, and that's really what we're gunning for right now. So, man, I'm sorry I have to cut you guys loose. I feel mad guilty, but my head is like low-key pounding right now. I just need to chill out, have a shower, and just chill out for a sec. So hopefully I catch you guys in the chat later. Please go download Dear Slim on iTunes and share that video. Share it. We're over 4 million views. I don't know when this train stops, but I'm not ready for it to stop now. So let's please keep it going as a unit. I love you. 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 I love you so much. It's Hangover Gang forever. I'll talk to everybody soon.
Bye, guys.